Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Gilbert Tigers Baseball. Kale Sleazer back here with you for the second consecutive season. I'm so grateful for everybody in the Gilbert community welcoming me back. Athletic Director Ian Smith, my Uncle Brett, getting me back into the fold. I am super excited to be back. Thought we'd do something a little bit special this year before opening day. New head coach Jake Gaul was kind enough to field some interview questions from me, and I wanted to share those questions with you at home or wherever you may be, the Tiger faithful, before first pitch tonight. So while the guys are warming up here, you can listen to a pre-recording of me reading off Coach Gaul's answers via an email interview that we did last week. So the first thing that I wanted to know, to ask Coach Gaul, was what was the first thing that he told the Tigers players to focus on this offseason, getting ready for more baseball. And he responded with he wanted the guys to really focus on getting a lot of reps and building up arm strength throughout spring, leading up to now being opening day here on the 19th. Arm strength has been a big focus for Coach Gaul and the guys. Now, as most of you Tiger faithful know, the Tigers lost some really good players to graduation last year in Cole Myers and Chase Klatt. And I asked Coach Gaul about some of the guys who he thinks have started to step up into that leadership role coming into the regular season. He rattled off 3 players, all seniors. Tommy McGuire, Alden Short, and Josh Grauwinkle will be stepping into bigger leadership roles this summer on both sides of the ball, says Coach Gaul. All 3 play great defense, can swing it, and will all be seeing significant innings on the mound, which is an exciting thing to hear. There was a lot of Tommy McGuire on the mound, but not as much Alden and Josh, so they will get some more innings on the mound this season. Last year, the Tigers finished with a 7-20 regular season record before making one of the best Cinderella runs in the state to the sub-state semifinal last year. The strong finish was fun to see, and it was the mantra of the Tigers last year. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But I asked Coach Gaul, what does he believe is the key to a stronger start this season? And he said the key is playing with confidence and playing together as a team. We've challenged the guys almost every day in practice to compete. That way, when the season is here, we're ready to go. Competitive practice transfers to a competitive set of games. Coach Gaul has about a decade of coaching experience under his belt. In the article posted on the Gilbert School website, he said that he wanted to help guys transition to the next level. His biggest piece of advice to the guys who do want to take the next step to play at the college level is for them to be continuously working at all skills of their games. Playing at the college level isn't easy and is sort of like a job, and guys have to be willing to put in the work day in and day out to achieve those goals. So almost working at it like a job. Really honing your skills, honing the craft. And as far as the biggest goal for the season, I asked Coach Gaul if it was gravitating more towards a wins benchmark that they were looking for, or more personal growth for the guys. And he kind of split the answer down the middle. He said the goal is to always win a championship. We've got the guys here to do it, but personal growth is always an added bonus because I want these guys to grow not only as baseball players, but as men. And that is something that is really good to hear. And Coach Gaul built on that answer when I asked him a bit of a bonus question. So when I was in North Carolina broadcasting for the Marion Swamp Foxes 3 years ago, there was a catcher there by the name of Jason Hemmerling, still to this day one of the nicest ball players and one of the nicest people I have ever interacted with. He was with the Ottawa University Braves in Kansas at the same time that Coach Gaul was there as a coach. So I asked Coach Gaul if he remembered Jason, and I also told him what Jason said about him when I caught up with Jason and told him that Coach Gaul was coaching the Tigers, and Jason called Coach Gaul a great coach in person and one of the best coaches I've ever been around. I asked Coach Gaul what that meant to him, knowing years later he's still stuck positively in the minds of players that he's coached, and Coach Gaul simply said, "It's the reason I coach. I want to make a positive impact in as many lives as possible through the game of baseball. Hemi was a good player, but an even better human being, and I loved having him for 2 years." The Coach Gaul era looks to build on Tigers players not only in their games, but off the field as they grow from young men into an adult life. Hopefully, some of them on the college baseball field. That's it for this little pregame special. Kale Sleazer here with you, excited for another season of Gilbert Tigers baseball. Stay tuned for First Pitch coming up here soon.